Hi, our team members are Juan Carlos, Diego Aguayo, Alan Israel, María José López, Jesús Antonio, and Marcos López.
I'm going to talk about the baboon. Its scientific name is Papio. The normal habitat is the savanna and other semi-arid habitats. The climate they prefer is the semi-arid. The biotic and abiotic factors are races and that are tall and brown color. The color of because they can hide there, and the graces that they use like food. The position in the food chain is that they eat fruits and they also eat like like antelopes and sheep, but they are a primary consumer and they are important in the food chain because they are prey from the bigger animals.
Here is the polar bear. Its scientific name is the Ursus maritimus. His habitat is the home for polar bears is on the sea ice, where they hunt seals at open lands. Polar bears are found in five nations across the Arctic: the US, Alaska, Canada, Russia, etc. Its climate in the winter. Temperature in the Arctic are usually around -29 degrees. Here, the biotic and abiotic factors are the major abiotic factors that affect polar bears are the cold, snow, and water. The extreme cold in the Arctic region that the polar bear habits means that it has adapted in several ways. The polar bears have grown long, thick fur, and have a thick layer of blubber just under the skin. Position in food chain. Polar bears are at the top of the food chain. This means that the polar bears has no predators. The importance in food chain. Here the polar bears are at the top of the food chain and have an important role in the overall health of the marine environment. Over thousands of years, polar bears have also been an important part of the culture and economies of Arctic people.
The tiger. Its scientific name is Panthera tigris. Their habitat is varied. They can be from dry savannas to humid forests. The climate is also varied. Um, the abiotic factors commonly found in their habitats are plants and other animals. Abiotic factors found in tigers are water, rocks, light, and the temperature. Its position in the food chain is in the top. It is a secondary consumer, and its importance in the food chain is that it keeps the population of wild ungulates in check, thereby maintaining the balance between prey and herbivores and the vegetation upon which they feed.
The African penguins. The African penguins have the scientific name of Speniscus demersus. Their habitat can be found in large colonies along the southwestern rocky coast of Africa, from Namibia to Port Elizabeth, and many of the surrounding islands. The climate is temperate climate. The biotic factors are the seaweed, the fish, and the algae. The biotic factors are the abiotic factors: water, sand, sticks, rocks, and sun. Their position in the food chain. These animals are on the medium level because they do have predators like seals or sharks, but they also have prey like sardines and anchovies. They are secondary consumers and they control the amount of sardines and anchovies, and they are the food of the sharks and the seals.
Hippopotamus, scientific name, amphibious, avids. They are found in rivers and lakes in central sub-Sahara Africa. Biotic factors: grass, leaf, vegetable, cocoa rice. Abiotic factor: temperature, air, water, and sand. Position in the food chain. The hippo is one of the largest animals in the world. As such, they have a relatively high position. Consumer type is a managing general agency which sells police in a number of states. Important in the food chain. Though they eat most of the plants, they rarely eat them. As a result of this natural process, every year millions of tons of hippo dung enter Africa aquatic ecosystem.
The scientific name for the giraffe is Giraffa. Their habitat is, they can be found in savannas, open woodlands, or grasslands. The climate is arid. Their biotic factors are trees, cacti, and plants, and the abiotic factors are water, sand, sun, and rocks. These animals are on the medium level of the food chain because they do have predators like lion, tigers, and wild dogs, but they eat plants, leaves, and some cactus, and maybe bugs. The consumer type is they are primary consumers, and they're important in the food chain because they can control the amount of trees and leaves, cactus, and some bugs, but they also are used to feed predators like lions and tigers.